Welcome to another episode of Regional Italian Cuisine. Of course, my name is Caterina Borsato, and as all the viewers know at home, I'm a girl from a dairy farm, and one of the things that I love is cheese, formaggio, fromage, any way you want to say it, I love it. Now, of course, I'm here in a wonderful cheese shop, which is modelled, I guess, on some of the wonderful cheese shops that you find overseas in Paris. And our special guest today is a signora called Sarah Watson, and she and her husband Owen have decided to open up this amazing cheese shop where they're not just specialising in cheese, but it is the focus of what they do. And of course, cheese really is the buzzword because you can have cheese for eating, you can have cheese for cooking. That's what makes it so exciting. And it's no different really to the wine industry to me, because there's so much that goes on behind the scenes with cheese. To get the right one, you need to speak to the experts. So let's go and meet with Sarah Watson, and she's going to tell us a little bit about why she's here and how she's done it and some of her favourite cheeses. Allora, Sarah, welcome. Thank you for coming on the show. I've got to give you one of those big kisses as they do en France, en Paris, à Paris. Sarah, tell me, I feel as if I'm in Paris just being in your gorgeous shop.
Absolutely. Paris is just one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and we kind of wanted to bring a real taste of it here to our shop in Turac. So we've got the biggest picture we could find, and we've placed it on our wall. It's 8 metres by 4 metres,
right,
and it just gives you a real sense of the city and of Paris and of just that romance and that classic, classic France.
Yes, your husband Owen was telling me that this is an aerial shot of the centre of Paris, is that correct?
Absolutely, the centre of old Paris. So it's taken from the top of the Notre Dame, and it's got the Napoleon Bridge in the foreground and then the Eiffel Tower in the background. And you just sit here, sip your coffee or your wine, eat your cheese, and pretend you're in Paris.
You could nearly be Italian, because that's what Italians are very good at doing, you know that.
Absolutely.
Now, tell me a little bit about your background, because you were telling me that you went and travelled overseas and went to Paris and London, and you wanted to emulate the idea of the fromagerie.
Absolutely.
That you have in Paris, is that right?
Oh, definitely. The fromageries in Paris are really about enjoying the cheese and celebrating cheese and celebrating the cheesemaker. And it's that artisan cheese that's made by the farmer and brought into the city for people to enjoy. And so the fromagerie is really a part of Parisian life. People go in and they talk to their cheesemonger, they taste their cheeses, they can taste the seasonality in the cheese. So depending on whether it's a spring milk or whether it's a winter milk, you get a different taste. And so what we wanted to create here was somewhere where people could come in, stand beside a cheesemonger, look at a whole range of cheeses and try them and find one that suits their palate and suits their need.
Well, of course, because also cheese, I guess, is a fairly expensive product when we're talking about, farmhouse cheeses
absolutely,
yes. The whole point about having, I guess, a cheesemonger help you through it is that you can buy in small amounts and buy it often. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
So you buy it fresh and you're getting that taste. And often what we'll do here at the Cheese Cave is we'll give people a taste of the piece of cheese that they're going to take home with them. So although it might be a bit of a luxury item and it's something that they're doing for enjoyment, you know what you're getting. It's
a big, cheese I think is a big business in Australia, but I was actually reading that in Paris they are the largest exporter of cheese in the world.
Absolutely,
so
because
that's
they make beautiful cheese.
Well,
and the world wants their cheese, and we've got a wide array of cheese here at the Cheese Cave. A lot of French cheeses, but also a lot of other European cheeses, and we'll go through those later. Absolutely. And Australian cheeses. Australia makes some beautiful cheeses.
We're very lucky. I'm a girl from a dairy farm, so I know all about that. Now let me ask you, the Cheese Cave, the name. Tell me about that.
Okay. Cheese was traditionally matured in caves because the caves had the right atmosphere. So it had a consistent temperature, a consistent humidity, and that was what the affineurs were looking for.
What's an affineur for our viewers at home?
An affineur, it's a French word for the person who takes the cheese from the cheesemaker and then matures it and actually brings the best out in the cheese.
So it's like an aging process.
Absolutely, and there are some wonderful French affineurs. I mean, Hervé Mons, and he's got some wonderful products, and we have a number of Hervé Mons products here. Laurent Dubois has beautiful fromageries in Paris, and he's just a great affineur. So it's a real art.
It's an art.
Hervé Mons is a third generation affineur.
Really?
Yeah. So it's something that kind of comes down through the generations, and it's something. It's wonderful.
Well, I guess the one thing I can say, we're going to talk about cheeses later on in the program, but of course in order to make businesses viable, you've also got to sell other things.
Absolutely.
And I guess you're going to take us into the kitchen and just show us some of the little things that you do here.
Definitely. Look, we've got a full cafe here so that people can enjoy the cheeses in various menu items that we've got. You can sit down, you can enjoy a glass of wine, glass of bubbles or some cider, and what you taste here, if you like it, you can buy it and you can take it home. So you can take home a bottle, you can enjoy.
You've taken a course in psychology. It's all very clever to me. There you go. It means for clever business.
Taste it and take it.
All right.